Reaccumulation, reaccumulation, reaccumulation is about to become the biggest, craziest, badass word in the cryptosphere space. And if you guys want to know more about that, you best be staying tuned to the video, because this video is going to be an incredibly pumped video with lots of good content, lots of good creation. Let's not waste any more time. Thank you. Welcome back to the Crypto Bliss Show. Thank you for being with me here today. I'm Kiara DeCass, and thank you very, very much for making the channel reach 800 subscribers. So really appreciate every single last one of you. Thank you for all your support and your ongoing energy. This channel is growing day for day in the crypto space. I'm feeling very, very happy and proud of myself with the consistency on the channel. So very, very much blessed, beautiful energy to you guys. If you missed the unquantabelievable video, then make sure to go and watch that video, guys. It was insane. I loved it. I loved the name, the title. Hope that caught you guys, because quant is incredible. Make passive income with XCAD. You guys can see I use XCAD myself as well. So make sure to stay tuned to the video for awesome projects that are going to bring you passive income, all kinds of crazy things. Let's get straight into it. Thanks for being here with me today. Welcome to the cryptocurrency market cap. It is $1.208 trillion, 28 billion in trading volume. Bitcoin is still holding on this 29,000 level, guys. No matter what the heck is going on here, it's crazy. Ethereum at 1834, BNB at 241. It's almost like crypto is frozen. It's like, You thought I left the video, didn't you? No, of course not. XRP 61 cents, Lido 1832, Dogecoin 74 cents. Dogecoin seems to be dropping a little bit at the moment. Sorry, not Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Cardano 29 cents, Solana $23, Polkadot $5, Matic 67 cents, Litecoin 82.97. Shiba Inu's dropped 5% for the day at 918. Not bad. It's an accumulation coin, guys. You best be making sure you watch the channel and stay tuned. I've got lots of good content coming out for you. Uniswap 592, Avalanche 1270, Chainlink 721, Stellar 14 cents, and Cosmos 850. Cosmos is now 30. Hey, just like it. That's interesting to see what's going on in this market. The Fear and Greed Index 49, neutral, but more fearful than neutral now. But we're still in that neutral zone, of course. It's from the 45 to the 55 zone. So neutral is shit still. And the market cap, guys. Sorry, not the market cap, the news for this week. Well, today Canada's actually on holiday, so blessings to all of them. Hope you guys are having fun, because the market is somewhat moving today. Other than that, consumer credit today, not much will happen there. But what we are looking for this week in high volatility news is core CPI. Expecting at 0.2%, CPI year on year at 3.3%, so they're expecting it to go up a little bit. Core CPI year on year over, which is 4.7%, so they're expecting it to come down by 10 basis points, 100 basis points, which is 10%, 0.1%. So that would be very, very interesting. And then PPI is on Friday. So PPI, in my personal view, is a lot more considerable in terms of how it moves the market than CPI. But both of these will move the market. So expect huge volatility to come out of the market over the next couple of days, especially considering that this week, we have a holiday in Canada, but there's not that terribly much strong news in the European and the rest of the world's economies, other than in the US with the CPI data. So the US news is going to be what makes the markets move this week, and it will very likely determine the next direction for Bitcoin and crypto and other risk on assets. So, excuse me. All right, so the crypto bubbles for the day. All right, so Pulse smash down, Hex down, SHIB down, XDC, Ape, FX, Gala. Now, Gala's down because Townstar, one of their gaming projects, actually announced that they will be removing delisting their coin from OKB. Excuse me. They would be delisting their coin from OKB, which is crazy. I've had my stack in there for some time now, and I've just actually watched the drop. So I'm going to be very honest with the community. I actually lost about 72%. Thankfully, I only invested $100. I lost 72% on that trade. That's insane loss, guys. So I don't just tell you about my wins. I don't just tell you what good trades I'm getting into. I don't just tell you where I'm making passive income and good cash. I actually share with you my losses as well. And that's why you guys come to the channel, so that you know where to find good, honest information on the internet. So thanks for being here on the channel. I really appreciate all my beautiful subscribers. Thank you for being so loyal to the channel. Dash, H-bar, algo, optimism, pumping. So guys, once again, the ones in the red, you accumulate. The ones in the green, take a little bit of profits on. Although, 3% is not a lot on coins, although 3% is better than 0% or -%, right? Okay, so let's go and have a quick squiz at what is actually going on in the cryptocurrency market, in the cryptocurrency news, and then we'll finally get to some of the charts, guys. This is going to be a crazy video, a crazy story for you. So, hope you guys are enjoying so far. Singapore Red Cross starts accepting crypto donations. Humanitarian aid and community service charity Red Cross Singapore included cryptocurrency as a newly accepted form of donation. So I'm not even going to go and read the article. I'm not a fan of Red Cross. I don't support people like that at all, for my own personal reasons. If you want to know, then yeah, go and do some research on them, find out where their money comes from, and what their actual purpose is. But anyways, so they claim to be humanitarian, and that's why, Cointelegraph is what they believe it's. A lot of YouTubers actually call this Cointelegraph, but you have to take things with a pinch of salt, and you have to look at the information through a fine-tooth comb and actually know what it is that you're looking out for, and that only comes with a bit of experience in the market. So I've been around for 2 years. Humanitarian and community aid service charity, yes, they may do a little bit of that, but where else does it go? But good signs coming, guys, because if they are one of the biggest in the world charities, then they will be accepting crypto donations, which means that they are basically saying, screw all legislation around the world. We're taking part in this massive industry that is about to explode. So this is an incredible article. BTC price meets CPI as volatility collapses. 5 things to know about Bitcoin this week. Now, before I go on to this, I actually just want to go and show you 2 charts. Okay. So first of all, this is the Bitcoin ratio of market cap in US dollars to daily transaction volume in USD. Okay. So ratio of market cap in US dollars. So the market cap of Bitcoin has pumped since 19th of June. Okay. Is what it's telling us. Now this is on the weekly. I'm looking at it on the weekly. Okay. And basically what you can see here to daily transaction volume. So the volume has increased. Now, a lot of people have been saying that the volume has decreased. Now, we'll go and have a closer look at that in the charts a little bit later on in the video. So, yeah, make sure to stay tuned because there's huge information. I just want to go and show you something, guys. W pattern, right? Boom. A breakout of the ratio of market cap in US dollars, okay, to the daily transaction volume. In other words, there's more dollars coming into the space than daily, and the daily transaction volume is being obliterated, which means that the Bollinger Bands, as you can see, are being tightly squeezed. We're breaking out. We've broken out here, and this is the neckline that we broke out of. We could retest it. Okay, we could. There's no problem. But this is 132 ratio, which means that it will need to, at some point, pull down to give fair value. Okay. Now, the next one that I wanted to go and show you is that people have been saying that the volatility is the lowest ever. Yes, it is definitely one of the lowest volumes we have ever experienced. Let's go and have a look at this on the weekly so that you can actually see that. Since 2017, where was the last time this low? Yeah, so this was the last time in January, and then this was the other last time on the 15th of October. So we are at that lowest point. And what's quite scary is that these moving averages are actually opening up, which means that volatility could be slowing down even more. However, in saying that, usually when there's a few wicks at a bottom and a green candle, it usually starts to turn in the opposite direction. And that's when volatility starts to pick up once again. Now, with the crypto heat map, okay, this will give us a good indication as to tell us where we see the percentage gains that are coming into the market from those dollars on the day. This is a beautiful chart. Go and have a look at it. Tradingview.com heatmap.crypto. amazing chart. Now let's get back to this article. Okay, is right, because we have to have patience in this moment. And that is why I'm going to keep reiterating the word reaccumulation. And I'll be one of the first on the internet to use that word reaccumulation. Okay, because as you can see right here, right now, we are seeing crazy stuff come into the market. Bitcoin price predictions trend lower after silent weekly close. The market was super weak last week. So BTC continues to reject at 29,250. As long as that continues, bias favors to the lower prices. Trader analyst Rect Capital summarized. So he's basically calling, and so many people have called this bearish divergence, and they're calling that on the weekly. But we're going to have a look at the charts in a little moment, and we're going to have a look at that for ourselves. Credible Crypto, a pretty muted reaction of our green zone thus far, but it also a weekend, so might see some strength once the week starts. Have we seen the strength? We'll go and have a look at that now. Now, he recommends that it could just do a pump, or it could do a little pump and kind of like a fake out, a new lower low, and then smash to the red supply zone up here. So you can see that the red supply zone means that people are ready to take sell orders at that level. Which brings me to another chart that I am going to have a look at with you. And this is from bitcoinwisdom.io. And this is basically an aggregated heat map of buys and sell orders within the crypto space. Bearing in mind this is on the 4 hour, I am only going to look at the 4 hour because I want to give you a more immediate time frame as to what's happening. Now, you can see here that this line that runs across is the average buying price, and the line that would run on the top is the average sell price. Okay, so you can see that there's not actually that much sell pressure. There's actually a lot more buying pressure, but something or someone, particularly, who knows who it is actually suppressing the value of Bitcoin at the moment in the market. And you can see that by the suppression of the price action here. Now, usually the more yellow above means that people are ready to sell, and the more yellow below the price, the current price, people will become ready to buy. And as you can see here, there's a lot more buying price action here, and that buying price action is actually all the way down at 28,783 as the average. Okay, so you can see how many times we've actually wicked down to this level, and that's why traders would expect to trade down, buy back at this level, because it's a strong support zone, right? Then sell up here because it's now becoming a strong resistance line, and that level would probably be that 29,374 odd level. Okay, so coming back once again to the article. If we do not drop to that region, then I clearly want to see a break above the 29.7K to add to my longs. I 100% agree. I think there needs to be some sort of price action jump in order for there to be a huge price action move to the upside or to the downside, whichever it may be. I'm favoring the upside, just typically because there's multiple reasons, and that's why I'm showing you this video, to show us that there could be more action to the upside coming soon. It may be temporary and then a strong pullback, but for now it's looking good, guys. So key points for volume profile: HVN, high volume node; LVN, low volume node; POC, point of control, VA, value area. So you guys can see that in this chart over here, that these are the strongest zones that you can see here. 1 and pretty much 2 and 3. Okay, what does that actually mean? So Bitcoin annualized volatility, you can see that we are again at the lowest volatility. This is from a Glassnode, Checkmate /X, and basically 6-month volatility is 47%, 1-year volatility is 49%, 1-month volatility is only 22.9%, which is one of the lowest that it has ever been. But guys, have a look here. Every single time that we get down to these low levels, okay, what actually happens? You have this massive bull run to the upside. You can see every single time the volatility, even the last little bit of low and volatility that we had, massive. So what do you think is about to happen right now, right? And that's why I say I prefer being in reaccumulation phase with the bulls, adding to my long position. it can fall a little bit. I will continue to add to my long positions, plus trade it on spot, etc. And if you guys want to trade with me, make sure to hit my Bitflex and my Bybit links down below. You guys will have an absolutely incredible and awesome bonus there waiting for you. So remember to go over there and get that. The wind is at our backs. The cycle is big. So guys, this is going to be some crazy stuff. When Asia starts selling, usually near the local top, okay, buy the dip. All right, check what's happening. Buy the dip that's been happening through this previous little moment of Bitcoin's pullback, right? So we're saying buy the dip, buy the dip. The dip is busy happening. Let's go to the week, the daily on this quickly. So what they're talking about is buying the dip. Doesn't that look like buying the dip? Okay, amazing. So Bitcoin new addresses, annotated chart. Now, not only that, fundamental signs show signs of recovery after dropping by just 3% as its previous automated readjustment over 2 weeks. Bitcoin difficulty estimator is actually becoming a lot easier, a lot harder. Turning to hash rate, a consolidation phase within a broader uptrend is what arguably characterizes the current setup. Bitcoin hash rate historical chart, boom, continues to increase, guys. This is incredible. CPI looms ahead of September Fed rate move. So key events to note this week is the July supply inflation data, jobless claims, July PPI, consumer sentiment, total of three Fed speaking, 15% of S&P companies reporting earnings, a very, very, very busy week ahead. So Bitcoin didn't hedge inflation, had no relationship with CPI. How amazing how if you shift Bitcoin's price forward 9 months, it literally tracks the rate of change in inflation exactly. It's almost like it could see the future. So what he's talking about is pretty much from this level here to now, where we have seen how it completely tracks it. So there was the breakout and here was the collapse. So very, very interesting. You guys, crypto-centered public companies record profit beating Q2 estimates. Okay, very, very simple. I went over this last week with you guys. I'm going to run through this now with you guys. Q2 23 highlights. Okay, gross profit 1.87 billion, 27% year on year. Square gross profit 888 million. Cash App gross profit 968 million. So beautiful. Total revenue in millions. You can see here, boom, they have been growing. Group performance, APMSs. Also, comprehensive income has drastically increased as well, and reconciliation of GAAP to non-GAAP results have also increased very, very nicely on that. Okay, so Bitcoin OG bet surprising sum on BTC hitting 100K before the Bitcoin halving. So Adam Back has joined a growing roster of market commentators who are bullish on the price of Bitcoin ahead of next year's halving event. Okay, so basically Adam Back said here, but I'm okay with 100K, probably sooner than the halving April 2024, in my view. Vikingo, want to bet me? So Bitcoin, sure, what are the terms? Got many with other plebs. I want to take Adam sats. Adam Back. So 100K by 31st March 2024, midnight Zulu, or you win, right? How many sats? So 1 million sats. Okay, you're on. So how much is 1 million sats, guys? A Satoshi, or SAT for short, is the smallest divisible unit of Bitcoin, and there are 100 million sats to one single Bitcoin. Okay, so pretty interesting that it's a very small bet, but it's a great bet nonetheless. What do you guys think in the comments down below? Do you think Bitcoin will hit 100K plus before the 24 halving, or do you think it will hit after the 24 halving? Let me know down in the comments below. I would love to know what my Crypto Bliss community thinks. So with that in mind, let's go and have a look at some of the charts now for us. The the dollar chart, as you guys can see on the weekly, slow pumps to the upside, not terribly much news. We are finding some support here. Maybe the RSI continues a little bit to the upside. We could come up to the 200 with strong resistance here and then make a turn back to the downside. Remember that this is your support line on the dollar for now, so pretty chilled chart for the dollar, but still a bit strong. Okay, this is Bitcoin dominance on the weekly, as we have now officially seen. Last week closed and engulfed the previous week's candle, not only in volume, with the RSI resetting, plus engulfing these two candles right here, and essentially telling us that we are starting to look for a little bit more bullish momentum to the upside. And we could essentially then start to maybe look at the target of this 54% level on Bitcoin, which would take us up another 3% on that, which would actually drastically bring our Bitcoin price probably up to, I would say, maybe back up to the 32K level, maybe up to the 35K level if we did reach that 54%. So that would be quite interesting to see. Now, Ethereum is also looking a little bit more bullish as well, which tells me that actually most of the crypto market is starting to look a little bit more bullish. So all the fight and the negative noise out there is not healthy. Do not listen to what you do not understand. Rather come to channels like mine where you can understand that if I have to draw this kind of line for you, even if I draw this for you right now, that would be the level that we would have to break out of on Ethereum. As you can see, we're creating an arrowhead or a triangle, the same bullish pennant kind of pattern with a very strong Ethereum, RSI resetting, plus looking very bullish in the same time frame. Okay, so I believe that we are about to see some good explosion, which is why the Ethereum BTC pair is also starting to look a little bit more bullish for me. And I have previously been saying with the RSI set down, low volume that has been lately, not always, just lately, okay, for the past couple months, we are going to see some crazy price action on the crypto charts. But I think BTC will have to start to shed some of that market cap over the next little while, which is why it seems as though Bitcoin wants to come back down and simply retest these areas on a few moments. So I continue to show you that the volume is weak on the sell side. So don't always trust that. But obviously it doesn't mean that the market can't fall. If we close a candle below this purple box here on the daily time frame, I believe that we probably will end up retracing to the downside, which as I've previously said, I think the 28.6 level at the 100 moving average is probably about the area that we should be looking for to add to our long positions. So if you guys missed that, then that is this zone right here. You can see that the area that I would expect us to kind of come down to is the edge of the top of the box, which perfectly meets this very, very strong support zone and resistance zone on that box. So I think we will retrace to this point. I'm going to call it 28,400. 28,400. What do you guys think down in the comments below? Let me know what your thoughts are. Guys, I will be doing a live session for you guys a little bit later on. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. It will be my first official live session, and I will continuously do it on a Monday at the same time for us. And all I will be doing in that is answering the community's questions on specific projects. If you need help on crypto, in understanding what crypto is, I will be talking a lot about that. I will be going over certain charts, a whole bunch of charts that I can share with you. You can talk to me in the live session as well, and it will just be something fun for the community to join. So hit that notification bell so that you know when that comes out a little bit later. Otherwise, thanks for being here with me on the channel today. I really do appreciate you watching this awesome content. Thanks for being here. Give the video a thumbs up and make sure to watch that one because that one was even better than this one, guys. We'll see you later.